Hi, it's Cheryl for Bears Pampered Stampers. Let's take a look at some more new products in the store. First up from Penny Black, we've got a set called Autumn Air. Fall breeze, autumn leaves. Autumn is in the air. So you've got some nice branches with leaves. A little birch tree here with a bird. Very, very cute. You can see in the back a little better what that view is supposed to be. Again, it's called Autumn Air. Next up is Autumn Bliss. Some of these fun decorated pumpkins. This is a little bit older set. It's new to the store, but it's been around for a while in Penny Black World. So if you think you might have something similar, check first because you might already have it. It's a very, very pretty set. Easy to do, looks great embossed, and many other different ways. So you've got the 3 different decorated pumpkins. You've got leaves and branches, the word fall. Very pretty. Look at the back and see how cool those turn out. Again, doesn't take a lot of work, but a very cool set. The next one is called Fall Breeze. Pumpkin pies, autumn skies, family ties. Fall Sweet Fall. Fall breeze, autumn leaves. Let's sit and watch the leaves turn. So again, we've got the leaves in kind of a bouquet that has leaves with it. We can see that on the back, and it's actually an umbrella with leaves. So yeah, it's a good thing we looked. Again, this set is called Fall Breeze. Here's a cling stamp from Penny Black. It's called Autumn Masterpiece. Very, very cool. You can get a sense of it there in the corner. The bird on the branch with the leaves. Very fall, very cool. Again, called Autumn Masterpiece. Next up is called Autumn Gala. Once again, pretty leaves. Lovely branch there. Just great for a fall card. Very simple, but definitely conveys the season for sure. Again, this one is called Autumn Gala. Here's a die set. This one is called Hexagon Frame. So you've got 6 hexagon shaped frames. They look great. You can see them used on the back. They've actually used 2 the same size and kind of offset them. So you can see the point for the white one is over here while the point for the blue one is over a little bit. What a cool idea. I love these flowers behind too. I'm not sure what that is. But again, this set is called Hexagon Frame. Very versatile. Now, something that goes with hexagon frame, so I'm going to leave it there in frame, is called Shiplap Hexagon. So here you have a piece cut in a hexagon shape that is supposed to represent shiplap. You can kind of see it here behind the Christmas message and branch. It doesn't do it justice. This is a very cool die. If you can get the set of them, you're going to do lots of fun stuff, not just for Christmas, but for all year round. Very, very fun set. This one I just think is so fun, and I think you can guess why. It's simply called Boo. Our favorite. We all know and love Boo. He, of course, is a staple at the shop anymore, so very fun die. Perfect for your Halloween stuff. Can't you just see ghosts and the light coming out of those O's? Here they've decorated with pumpkins, a little witchy hedgehog in the corner. There's so many things you can do with this die. So much fun. Giant word, Boo. And last but by no means least for Penny Black is called Leaves Turn. Look at how cool these leaves are. I love the personality and character that they've given them just by giving them that little curved stem. The idea of motion. I can see these floating to the ground. So very cool. Here you can see one used with the branches with the leaves. I almost think that is, see if I can find it quickly. Can never find anything quickly. That almost looks like this stamp set called Autumn Air. You can see the bird and the branches, and they just extended some branches. Well, it's the same branch up top with a couple of leaves floating in the air. How cool is that? So there you go. You know what you can use with your big leaf if you're undecided. Again, this is cool. It's going to work with any autumn card. From Spellbinders, lots of cool stuff. If you saw the dancers last year, the little guys whose legs sway to and fro, these are some new dancers. First one is the Dancing Penguin. He is so stinking cute. They've made things a little easier for you this year. There's still a fair number of small pieces. The pieces with the legs and that sort of stuff aren't quite so small. So a little bit easier to do, a little easier to follow. But isn't he so stinking cute? Also on the dancing side, we've got Dancing and Gifting Mouse. So he carries his little gift. His little legs sway back and forth. So he can dance, he can walk. He's a multi-talented little guy. So much fun. Again, not a terrible amount of tiny little pieces. If you don't like the little stuff, there's a lot of these things that you can leave off. You don't have to piece the scarf together. For example, you can either color it, just cut out the main scarf and add your red stripes, or you can do any number of things. Same with the boots. Just cut out the blue boots, add a black stripe on the bottom for the sole. So don't always think you're stuck with those teeny tiny little dies. You're not. Use your mind. Figure out the ones that are totally unnecessary. Do without them. You'll be a happier person. I know that's how I do it. Again, bigger pieces when you get to the swaying legs, so those aren't quite so hard to do as some of the ones we had last year. So again, this one's Dancing and Gifting Mouse. And I've seen some previews. You might see a class coming up real soon that features these two guys, or at least this guy. So check that out. So much fun. Next from Spellbinders is called Envelope of Wonder. This is the base die of a seasonal set. So you get the envelope with this, and you get all of these flowers and the tag. So here we go. Here's everything on the back. Do you have to use everything on the back? No, you certainly do not. You use the pieces you want to use. You put as much in here as you want to. The envelope is a basic that's going to give you this shape and this concept. You can put anything you want in or around the envelope. You decide. There's no rules. There's no police that are going to come get you if you don't use that piece, for example. So you decide what you want to do. But it's a very cool set. Very cool flowers to use for other things. Very cool envelope to use for other things. It's not going to fit an A2 card or anything. It might fit a little gift card or a little note or something like that. Probably not mailable. But it makes a really cute presentation with this. Now with it are some seasonal sets. This is the Christmas Wonder set. These are the little pieces that you can use with the envelope. That's this one, to create a little Christmas envelope scene. So again, lots of pieces. You don't have to use them all. You don't even have to use half of them if you don't want to. You use what you want to and create your fun little Christmas or holiday envelope. So very cute. Lots of detail on these dies. Look, for example, at the detail on that present. Lots of detail on the candy. Again, these are little pieces you might use again and again with other cards and other things, but they work good for decorating the envelope of wonder. From Sizzix, we saw the stamp and stencil platform before. These are some of the Sizzix stencils that are specifically designed to go with it. So these are layering stencils. This set is called Flowers. It's got 4 stencils with it. You can kind of see them laid out for you here at the side. What's different about these is that they have, and I'm just going to open this one really quickly so that we can see a little better. First of all, this shows how to use it with the stamp and stencil tool. We need this piece, this green piece. That's going to help us set everything up. We're going to put the cardstock in place, put the green piece in place. Then the stencils at the top have holes. And those holes go over little posts on that green tool. So you're going to hook them on. The stencils are numbered. I'm trying to see where for you quickly. I should have looked at this before. I believe it's at the top. Yep, it's at the top. It's right here. You probably can't see it, but there's a whole outline of what your card front would look like. This is actually stencil 4. We'd be starting with this one, which is stencil 1. You're going to lay it in place on those pegs. And as you add each successive stencil, everything's going to line up. You don't have to worry about lining it up further. So you go ahead, put your colors in, and at the end, you should have something resembling this, depending on the colors you use. Now, a lot of times you don't want this background, so don't use stencil 1. That's what this is. You can kind of see by the shape of it, that's that background. Don't use it if you don't want it. Use it if you do. The others are going to give you the flowers. So it's an easy system to use, especially if you have the stamp and stencil tool. Here's another one. It's called Butterfly. This also has 4 stencils. So we've got the kind of background here, and then the 3 stencils that create the butterfly. So very simple. Again, the back of the packaging is going to remind you how to use that in the stamp and stencil tool. Oh, what if you don't have a stamp and stencil tool? What do you do then? The first time you put a stencil down and work with it, you're going to stencil through these little holes, and that's going to act as your registration for each of the other stencils. You'll just line those up in the viewfinder here in little circle holes, and everything will line up as it should. So they're easy to use whether or not you have the tool. Last one we have to show you here is called Painted Flower. Again, a very cool die. Starts with a bit of a background. It always looks kind of like a watercolor wash. These stencils are worth it for these backgrounds. You can use them with anything. And then you build your flower here. So very easy. Again, instructions on the back, 4 stencils included. So those 3 sets are at the shop for you to get. Have you heard about the Better Press? Better Press is from Spellbinders. Better Press is similar to a letterpress technique. There are plates that you use. You use an ink similar to archival ink, and just go ahead and smush that on using your ink pads. Run it through your die cut machine. It has to be one that can take the thicker plates. So it has the thicker base plate. Will not work with a Gemini, will not work with a Cuttlebug. Cuttlebug has too short of an entryway. You know, it's a little shorter than the Sizzix and Spellbinders Platinum products. The Spellbinders Grand Caliber will not work with this. But if you have a Platinum, if you have a Big Shot, a Big Kick, something like that, you can use the Better Press. The Better Press is on its way to the store. It is so much fun. I can't wait to show you this. I know you'll enjoy using it. You can use the Better Press plates with it, and you can use foiling plates. So if you have any of those, get them at the ready, because I've got a new use for you and you're going to have a blast with it. I promise. But this is the special paper that goes with it. These are cotton card panels. Sorry, mouth isn't working. They give you that nice deep imprint. So with letterpress or Better Press, you end up with a very fine, detailed image, but it's almost as though it's embossed or ingrained into the paper. Very cool, very different. Because you're using an ink like Archival, you can watercolor it. So easy, really fun thing to work with. So again, we'll be looking at this more, but we have the paper in for it right now. A couple of pickup things from Tailored Expressions. We've got this cute little Happy Hen stamp set. What's the word around the hen house? This is the hen house. Just chicken in. Best of luck or best of cluck. I'm not sure which that says, but it says what it does. Very cute. But it's got these images of chickens. It's got the dies for the chickens. So very cute. If you got those chicken sentiments a couple of weeks ago, might want to check out this stamp set. A couple of foil products from Tailored. This is a Simple Strips Occasion set. So there's 4 sets of pre-printed sentiments. There's 3 of each. So one has thank you. This one's got birthday. They're all just sort of general. These are kind of some sympathy ones. Thinking about you, happy for you, always in my heart. So there's a lot of different sentiments here. They're general sentiments, not just a specific holiday or something like that. So there's a lot that you can do with it. Melissa's got some samples done in the store. Stop by and see them. You'll be surprised how cute they are with some of the fun foils that we have available. Also in the foilables realm from Pick and Main, we have this set. This is called Fall. So we've got the black background and the white background. Lots of autumn stuff. Happy fall, y'all. Autumn greetings. Thankful for our friendship. Hello. Warm wishes. Enjoy the colors of fall. Autumn blessings. Happy harvest. Thinking of you. Wishing you well. Hello, fall. Hello, autumn. Thanks. Cozy greetings. Grateful for you. There are 2 sets of them. They kind of repeat on each sheet. Top one is a straight letter set. Bottom one is the cursive letters. You'll see that better on the back. Got 2 different designs, so the black and the white. There are 4 sheets of each, 4 sheets of black and 4 sheets of white. So there's a lot of sentiments here to use for fall. Very fun, and just a little pop of something with the foil on that. We've got some cool dies here from Creative Expressions. First up is called Bethlehem Edger. It's got Silent Night at the bottom and a beautiful Bethlehem scene here. Again, these kind of look like they're too big for A2 cards, but you know what? They fit. They look good. They make quick, easy, nice cards. Again, this one is called the Bethlehem Edger. The next one is called White Christmas Edger. How fun is that with the snowman and the little child on the sled? Couple of birds. So fun. You can see on the back the size. Again, it will fit your A2. Once in a while, it requires just a little trimming at one edge or the other. But for the most part, these fit and they look great. We Three Kings is the next one. So cool. This one's taller. So while these others maybe could be used on a mini card or a slim card, something like that. This one's a little harder to do. And then the last one is called Winter Cheer. So fun. Again, you can see there's a little extra space here if you need to cut it to make it fit your card. In most cases, you should not have to do that. So those are all from Creative Expressions and add to the Paper Cuts collection. Last but by no means least, I want to show you this Christmas card collection. This has been flying, literally flying off the shelves. It's in for the second time. It may have already flown the coop by the time I get this video done. This is a card kit. It makes these 8 cards. So cool. There's a sticker sheet that goes with it. I'm going to open the kit with you so we can see what's inside. We're seeing the sticker sheet on the back right this very second. And we'll just sort of start with that. Lots of fun stickers to enhance your cards. We've got the card bases. We don't have the envelopes, but that's all you need to supply, a little adhesive. So you've got the card bases that you need to make your 8 cards. Let me flip this over. On the back of the front page, we've got instructions for all 8 cards. So what you see on the cover is absolutely doable here. If you look at the instruction, for example, card number 4, the cardinal tree, from sheet 2, and they point to the sheet that you need to go to. There's 2 of each sheets. There's a reason why, because you'll need to duplicate, some of the pieces you'll need to use a second time. There's 3 different styles of sheets. So from sheet 2, we're going to trim the 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 blue-green plaid piece, adhere it to the front of a card base. Blue-green. Got it. We're going to put that on the front of a card base. Now we're going to take the light blue snowflake piece from sheet 2. Now we're going to look to sheet 3 for a light green branch piece. So it walks you all the way through what pieces you're looking for. You always have the instruction up front. So you need a paper trimmer, you need adhesives, and you need envelopes. And you're going to make these wonderful cards. You may want to add a few embellishments. That's about all you have to do. This isn't one of those pop-out kits where you lose pieces. You have to cut them out. So bear that in mind. It doesn't work well for somebody who doesn't have any card making equipment. So again, this is the Photo Play Christmas Garden Card Kit. Very fun, very, very popular this year. People are after it. They're flying off the shelves and they make pretty, pretty cards. Melissa has a board in the store. You can see the cards made. I know you're going to love them. Thanks so much for watching today. Hope you have a great day. Bye.